YouTube decided I'm no longer allowed to use the music in my intro, so now, until I find another one, you're stuck with my voice.
What is up, guys? This is LVAL coming at you with a deck profile of my Herald Spirits deck. So I've had quite a lot of requests for this since the new Spirit cards came out, and I'm just going to go basically straight into it. Then I'll talk about it at the end a little bit. So going into the main deck, we have 3 Herald of Perfection. Don't really need to say much about that. It's Herald of Perfection. It's the main card in the deck. Then we have 3 Manju, rocking the DTs as usual. Manju is just kind of one of the main key cards to search out basically our combo pieces, which is really nice. Then going into the Spirit Engine, we have 3 Nikotama. Nikotama is our extra normal summon and our plus enabler. Basically, if you don't know what it does, it has the same effect as Pollux and Caster, and when it's sent from the field to the graveyard, when it's sent to the graveyard and you control a face-up spirit, you can draw 1 card. So it works with tribute summoning or so on and so forth, like that. Then going on to the second main spirit card we have, 3 Aratama. Aratama is our Stratos of the deck. It just means that we can search any spirit except itself. So really, really nice, and you know, it just gives the deck consistency and just allows us to get to those key cards that we need. Then we have 2 Yaksha. I run Yaksha in my pure build of Herald of Perfection just because it's an amazing card and it works equally well in this build. So that's quite an easy one to put in, to be honest. Then we have 2 Ryatsu. Ryatsu is a great card. He is our compulsory on legs. Basically, when he's normal summoned to flip face up, you can reveal a spirit in your hand and send 1 face up adapt position monster on the field to the hand. Works for XYZs and everything like that. You just can't. The only downside is you can't special summon for that turn. So it's really useful to have it just when you've got Herald out. You can just kind of go summon this, bounce, and it just works really well. So you can just reuse the effect constantly, as all the spirits. You can reuse them. So then going just into the 2 normal monsters, we have 2 Megami. Reason for 2. And the reason I don't run any of the other ones is in my previous one we have, you know, in the pure you have Mystic Shine Balls and Demise. So with this one I'm just having 2 of these just for the ARA targets, and it's just kind of there because it's needed, if I'm honest. You want ARA to get off, and it's very, very rare that you actually draw both of them. And even if you do, it's not the end of the world because you can kind of can get rid of them into the grave and then recycle them back with, for example, Emerald. Then one of the additions, we have 3 Gel and Duo. These are a bitch to get hold of, by the way. Notice all the first ed. 3 Gel and Duo. Reason for this is it's an amazing stall card. You just set it and you can kind of go off there. Allows for our rank 4 plays if we need to slow down. It's a fairy, it's a light, so it's just got everything going for it. So I really like the card at 3 in the deck. Works very well. And then we have 3 Archlord Christia, just because we have a lot of fairies in there, and Christia is easily searchable in this deck with Larval Chain, and you know, it's just a boss, so Christia's, you know, needed. So then going on to the spells, we have 2 Preparation of Rites. I don't run the normal the normal spell card, the ritual card, Dawn of the Herald in this build currently, just because I don't really like it. Doesn't really work as well. But yeah, 2 Advanced Ritual Arc is needed. Then we run 3 Preparation of Rites. Preparation of Rites has gone up to 3 in this build because you can use it in multiple ways. You can do the standard way of getting it, or one quite interesting way is if you go normal summon Nikotama, then normal summon Aratama or any other level 4, overlay into Larval Chain. Larval Chain can ditch an Advanced Ritual Art to grave, and then you can play Preparation of Rite to get a Herald of Perfection to your hand, and then also get Advanced Ritual Art from the grave to the hand. So it works really well, it's really nice, and it just means that we can get to our combo pieces much quicker. Because, you know, who doesn't like those pluses? Then we have 3 creature swaps. Speaking of pluses, we run Spirits. Creature swap is a great card. We can give your opponent, you know, your Manjus that you normal summon. Your Manjus that you normal summon that you don't need, or you know, just anything that isn't really useful for you. You can just get rid of it, take your opponent's monster, and away you go. Then we have 3 Upstart Goblin. Upstart Goblin is there just for the speed, just means that we can get to our combo pieces quicker, you know. Even if you don't get Herald first turn, it's not a problem, really, because we're running a Spirit deck, so it's not the main focus, but it is nice to have those Upstarts there to get to our combo pieces, as I said. And then the traps. We have 4 traps. We have 2 Legacy of Yatagarasu, because I run Creature Swap, and it's also just a draw card, and it baits out those MSTs if your opponent doesn't know what you're playing. And then the final 2, we have 2 Royal Decree. Royal Decree, just because we play Herald, we can protect it. It's a nice card to have, and it works against a lot of the meta cards, or meta decks, sorry, in this format. So that is 40 cards in the main deck. Going on to the extra, sorry, I've got to stop hitting the camera. Into the extra deck, we have 1 Larval Chain, 1 Daigusto Emerald, 1 Diamond Direwolf, 1 Maestroke, 1 Constellar Omega, 1 Star Leash Paladino, 1 Utopia, 1 Chaos Utopia Ray. Oh, sorry, just, yeah, Chaos. 1 Silent Honor Arc. Play more than 1 if you can. I just don't have 1 currently. I only have 1. 1 Black Ship, 1 Cowboy, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Fairy Chiego, 1 M7, and 1 Gaia Charger. So, reasoning for these cards, you can play more than 1 Larval Chain. As soon as I get my hands on another copy, I will. It's just not been at the top of my priority list recently. Emerald's great. All these are great. Play more if you can. I'm going to play 2. Again, once I get it, I'll play it. These 2 are just because I play M7. Sorry, because I play Omega. You can go into M7, and then likewise because I can just go into Charger if I want to get some extra piercing on the board. So that is basically the deck. I suppose I can show some combos if you so wish. But in fact, I'll leave that for another video. If you do want to see a combo video, I'm more than happy to show it to you. And it'll just take a little bit of time to produce. But I just did want to show the deck very quickly because a lot of people have been asking for it. Just what the deck is, mainly people who play it. And yeah, so that is it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Do like, comment, subscribe. Tell me if you run the deck. Tell me which deck of Herald you prefer. And I shall catch you guys later.